I already have a gist of what this message is going to be. First of all, I keep hearing the song by Melanie Martinez, um, where you're not my daddy and I'm not your dolly and your dictionary's destroyed. I know my A, B, C's, yet you keep teaching me. I say fuck your degree. Alphabet boy, you think you're smarter than me with all your bad terminology. I don't know. Fuck all your ABCs. Somebody thought they were smarter than you. Alphabet boy. Could have been somebody who had some type of degrees or something, or maybe a higher degree level than you. Um, you're not my daddy and I'm not your dolly. Somebody tried to be like an authoritative figure to you to make you their basic you could be Spanish, but to make you their, I don't want to say to make you their like slave, but it's more like to make you their disciple. So what we're speaking on today is going to be something that could soothe you like a lullaby, but it's going to help you process something that happened when it felt like a fucking World War I era of your life. This is basically going to help you process a chaotic time in your life. You're not my daddy. I'm not your dolly. A father figure could be significant. A baby daddy could be significant. Your dictionary's destroyed. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I see snack out here. And then I heard you're not a snack, you're the whole meal. A cancer could be significant. Ooh. Mm. So Sumeria may be significant. The Silk Road or indigenous tribes or Native Americans may be significant. Let me fix this light a little bit. It's kind of dark. So Native Americans or is this gonna get right or hold on, give me a second, guys. So yeah. Mm, yeah. You could be looking up your indigenous tribe or you're more interested in what you can learn about that now. That could be significant. Give me just a second to fix the lighting here. Clearing throat chakra, that's coming up again. That was something that came up in my last live reading. So yeah, I mean, clearing the throat chakra, of course, that's going to be significant, right? We're going into a new year, and how you express yourself is changing. I don't like this light. Give me a second. This is kind of getting on my nerves here. Okay, I'm okay with this here. So yeah, that's what's in, the energy, and it's giving like you deserve more, or you know that you deserve more here. You knew that you deserved more. I like my weirdness. You could have felt like you didn't like your weirdness around this a person or in this era of your life here. Wow. So cute. I'm also seeing inner child vibes, you know. What is this here? Lion in reverse. Ego, aggressive, cocky, dominating, abuse of power. Yeah, this is somebody we're dealing with. It sounds like a fucking arc. Sounds like a fucking arc. What does it say? Scribing. Um, you could be somebody who journals, or you need to journal. That may help you. Yeah, journaling is going to help you integrate, because there is a shift coming for you. And it's basically a shift where you're gonna have to start speaking to people, and you're going to have to start using your voice. You're gonna have to start speaking, and you're uncomfortable with that or the thought of doing that. You're not really uncomfortable with the thought of speaking, honestly. You're more so uncomfortable with the thought of being misunderstood. And what Spirit is saying here is that journaling is going to really help that. And it's going to get you comfortable with, like, I don't know, using your voice. Like, in some way, it's just going to get you comfortable with expression. Okay? Lullaby keeps coming up here. So farmer, and then I see is not aligned. No. Um. Mm. Okay. So Spirit is saying that if you're watching this right now, if you wanted to live a laid back rural life, um, it might not go that way. Spirit is saying your throat is activating because you have soul language, star language, light language coming through, wanting to come through you. I feel something coming through right now, actually. You can sing like me. It's the healing frequency. It's the healing frequency. That's all that light language is. Calmo easy, you got this love. Calmo easy, you got this. I see you. You're like me, and we're learning to just be free. Calma, si calmi, calmi, si oh ma. You are learning to be free. Light language is what we speak. So, that coming through is just like a thing, like, it's not something that you have to try to do. I mean, I didn't know I was gonna fucking say that just now. I didn't know what the next word was, and I wasn't trying to figure it out, and that's why it just came through. So, I mean, maybe that is significant to help you. And you don't always have to see. Did you just Yeah, it's a lot of activations in the throat happening, like coughing, burping, yawning, deep breaths, just like I just did there. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of that, collective, a lot of that. So if you're seeing this, most likely this is like the day after I just posted my last live. I am going to start trying to go live more often. For sure, I'm going to be going Saturday at noon. Other than that, you can catch me whenever you can. So Saturday noon, Eastern Central Time, for sure, I'm going to be going live. Other than that, like, it's just going to be spontaneous. I don't have, I'm a very free spirit, so you can get me whenever I'm here. Okay? Now, what else wants to come through, spirit? Lately, you've been feeling blank space. In a dark closet that you're coming out of. You couldn't see. You couldn't see the space that you were at completely. I see horse in reverse, feeling trapped in a dark closet. Burnout. Wow. Wow. Feeling trapped. Yeah, you may have wanted to just be somebody who's like, who waters your plants and like grows your tomatoes or something. Spirit is saying you were meant to shine. You were meant to be in the spotlight. You may be a way shower just like me as a new earth leader. What that really means is that you are just showing people that you're showing people evolution in real time. You're not perfect. You're not completely in the 5D. You're definitely not in the fucking 3D in the lower dimensions. So it's like you're not completely in the 3D. You're not completely in the 5D. You're somebody like me. And it's like, okay, we're stabilizing. But we're also way showers to show people, well, this is how I'm stabilizing. This is how I'm evolutionizing. And 1155, 102 on my time here. So 202 here. You're stepping through a doorway of infinite possibilities here. I'm channeling heavy. I'm channeling the fuck. Okay. Channeling has been coming through so much. Channeling. Divine benevolent spirits want to speak. Native American tribe. 1, 2, 3. That must have been something native I was just singing there. Something from my lineage. You may have an indigenous lineage. If you are a Black American, if you are Solan, however you want to pronounce it, Solan, Solani, but however you want to pronounce that. If you identify as Black, Solan, indigenous, we are indigenous. We've been here. It was the American Negro and the African Negro, and it was more of us. We've been here. So your indigenous roots, they mean something. Appalachians, Native American tribe, just came out again. Appalachians, Appalachians, whatever. Native American tribe. Native American tribe. 333 on the time here. Strong moral compass. Whew. You have a very strong moral compass here. This is the elder spirit within you. Okay, so I see sea turtle out here. The sea turtle represents wisdom to me. What else does the card say? Wisdom, ancient, long live. They're navigators. So they have patience, perspective, ancient knowledge. They also represent a journey, right? Because they travel vast distances. So they always return home, endurance, and an open mind, right? Now, in the past, you could have been this sea turtle energy in reverse. This sea turtle energy in reverse is slow process, stagnation, procrastination, frustration with the timing, displacement, vulnerable to losing their nesting grounds and feeling lost, ungrounded. So, yeah, ancestral bond is here. King and queen is coming out here, and then 4, 5, 6 So I see 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. That means you're leveling up. With this knowledge, king and queen, you have an ancestral bond to royalty here with your Native American tribe. I see mountain here in reverse. So obstacles, struggles, feeling stuck. Here we're coming, feeling stuck. In a closet, trapped in a closet, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, right? Malfunctioning thinking. So you won't overcome it. You were stuck in your own mental process. You were stuck in the fact that you chose to always feel stuck instead of seeing the fucking string where you could pull it in the closet and the light would come on. You were so consumed by the darkness that you didn't see the string that the divine was giving you to pull, right? To make the light come on in the closet. Dragonfly. Illumination. Apathy for the past and joy for the present. Wow. So dragonflies are so significant because they start off as little bitty pea heads, little bitty tiny things inside of the water, and then they grow up. I see killer whale out here. Anyways, hold on. What were we talking about? Dragonflies. So dragonflies, and this is going to be a short live. Dragonflies represent child, it's cold out here. It's cold. I'm starting to wheeze just because I'm coughing here. But dragonflies represent okay, so when they come out of the water, their body literally has to force legs. It's like, oh my God, their entire body turns into liquid before they even form fucking legs. And it's like a very painful process, and it's over a couple hours, and it's just a complete transformation, and it's painful, and it's shedding, and it's really intense. So dragonfly, this was really intense. You shedding this malfunctioning thinking against yourself, thinking, oh, nothing works out for me, thinking against yourself, cursing yourself with your own thoughts, manifesting bad things for yourself. That's done. You're not trapped in the closet. Anyway, killer whale is out here. Killer whale is representing family bonds because orcas live in pods. Here's this card here. Orcas live in pods. So loyalty, representing loyalty, unity. They also represent communication. They have complex vocals. So this represents expression. Oh my God, voice power and sound healing. What were we just talking about? What were we just talking about? What were we just talking about? 818. Your abundance is in your fucking throat. 818. Now, voice power, sound healing. Wow. There's a huge throat chakra activation happening right now. Huge. Your lineage is a lineage that has been silenced. First by others, by indoctrination, and then by yourselves. Even when you weren't being indoctrinated. You could have a family right now that is not in the orca, in the killer whale vibe. There's not a nice community. I see you are thinking too small. Think bigger. Think bigger here. Think bigger. The east could be significant. East side here. Think bigger here. Wow, you're thinking too small. Think bigger. Whatever you thought about whenever I said that, that's what that's for. Okay? I don't have to further explain that. That is what that is for. Okay? Yeah, this killer whale card just came in reverse. So your family right now may be in this killer whale in reverse energy, which is domination. They are an apex predator. So that would represent control, overpowering others, and a misuse of authority. This is the second time misuse of authority have came out. People have used their authority to silence you. I see separation, isolation from the pod. So lonely, disconnected from roots, no support. Oh my God. Yo. Like, yo. You have felt disconnected from the roots. Entertainer here. Entertainer. Soul fragment lost. So I feel like the role that you played was the jokester, or maybe in your family, whatever dynamic, at school, at work. You played the role of the jokester, of the hold on. Yeah, so okay, this light like fucking sucks ass right now. Let me just hurry up and end this really quick. You played the role of the jokester, of the kidder, of the entertainer, the person that makes people laugh. That was the role that you chose to play, and now you're using that voice to talk about things that are a little bit more fucking serious. And people can't fucking take it. And you do it, and you do it, and you do it, and you do it pleasantly. I said do it that many times because you stay doing it. It's who you are. It's what you are. I love you, reflection. Goodbye. As always, check this description for all the information that you need. My shop, access to my shop in the description. Donations are so appreciated in the description. Okay? I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.